shall we? And here we are. Beta Corona Australis Tuono Siege. Okay, ping. Let's see what happens. I'm like very new on this.
Approach, prisoner.
Cool temple.
Show yourself.
Old hag.
Child.
Yep, that's she's a Bene Gesserit. So this character creator, you can download the character creator freely. Oh, he looks nice. Okay. Pretty much like in a Conan Exiles. How old can you make? Okay, you can pretty old. make him a pretty old. Head details. I'm not like going to spend lots of time in a character creation, and this is interesting, but it's also like a way to use a lot of time when you actually want to just get play to play. Yeah, almost random. Walnut brown, okay. Dark brown. Oh, okay, that's okay. I think the beard should be like most of the time same color than your hair. I mean, it should be like a default. Although I understand some people want to have like different kind of beard, but still. Okay, so you can change the depth of the scar, so it could be like in a surface or much deeper. So you can be a scar face in this. Toggle attire. Okay. So that's the tattoo here. Okay, character name. Dune name generator. Josh Munos. Okay, so if you want to, you know what to do. You can like leave the advanced on. That means that it's showing you everything you can research. But if it's locked, it's like a curated until you get to the certain points of the gameplay. So keep it locked. Yes. Let's start.
Have they told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
Gladly.
Where were you born?
So this is interesting. Ixians are like cult mechanicus from the Warhammer. And if you want to be like a technologist, Caladan is House Atreides, dialogue trait, honorable. Okay, so you can actually have a different kind of dialogue trait. Unique emote, Atreides salute. Chook. Okay, what was Chook? Which house? Peli-Rami is house Harkonnen. Deception. Kaitan. So let's be like
a world
boring
of water,
at the start.
Homeworld of the Atreides. The order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfaluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Pion, peasant, bondsman. Let's be
Did you give bad
noble.
advice? Or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge.
That happens when you drink somebody else's coffee.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
You can, even if you are playing male, you can get like a Bene Gesserit teacher. And yes, Paul was teach about the ways of the voice in the book and movies. So yeah, that I'll buy that. Trooper is something you can pick up pretty early on the game. So let's not take that. I might
From
check
the
the sword
failed
master.
house of Ginaz, I assume. What a waste that whole affair was.
Interesting that they are referring to House of Ginaz, not all
The test
Dune
is almost
stuff
complete.
actually
Have you spoken truth?
acknowledges it as a real house.
Come here.
Yeah, boys.
Kneel.
Fetch me coffee.
Put your hand in the box.
In the box, not in the box.
I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen, The Fremen are missing.
Pretty interesting.
You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper.
Okay, what was
Everything
that?
depends on this. Do you understand?
Okay, interesting. What is that?
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Spacing Guild. It's a huge ship, by the way. And it looks like a worm. Yeah, it's a launcher. Looks like a Strela or something in real life. I suppose they didn't have a shield. Ouch.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the
Hadid.
No, Arista said it was just a dream.
Dreamer.
I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
Interesting cave. Are these statues or dead people? I think they are dead people turned into the stone or something. Okay, he seems to be chill. So this is tutorial basically, and we are going to play the tutorial through, if possible, now. Okay, now we can Run. Follow that path. Scrap metal knife. Moisture seal. Micro sandwich fabric. Do limit reach, so you can't actually more than 1/3 drink from the plants. Crafting healing kit. Plant fiber. Harvest plant fiber. How? What just? No, I don't stab. Take the knife away. Okay. Some prompt would be like a good thing. Research that can be picked every. It's a plant fiber. It's not. These are not plant fibers, but it's some kind of bush, like in a Conan Exiles, basically. So good thing I have been playing. Oh, here's a bush. Apparently, flowers are not plant fiber. Okay, so it's automatically equip. Use heal kit number 2. Now I'm pretty much a mummy with the all of those bandages or something. Yep, this is definitely same than with the Conan Exiles. There's even a rope here, which you can't actually use. Funny enough. And you need to press twice. Hold forward to attach. So if you stay here hanging. Okay, so staying here doesn't actually take any stamina. You can do the Assassin's Creed vault. No, upwards. Quite strong. Well, apparently any landing you can walk away is a good landing, but it still looks a bit rough.
So
who are you?
Then, you're not quite dead.
Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
Okay, what is that?
Let us speak of our escape.
So now we
Twin
are trapped.
comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder. Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter? Your first lesson on Arrakis, then. Every exhalation is a waste of water. I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape? You found them, Offworlder. They stood watch over you while you slept. When the Sardaukar began their jihad, they hounded us across the desert. I am not Fremen, Offworlder, though I have been fortunate to know them, and to share their water and their customs. Some of my people were caught out by a passing wing of Sardaukar thopters. All they could do was take refuge in the cave and be ready for the assault to come. The assault never came. The Sardaukar used ancient weapons to collapse the cave entrance. With damaged steel suits and dwindling supplies, we toiled for days to free them, digging until our fingers bled. And all the while we could hear their death chants. Red the night, dusky sky, bloody death, didst thou die. An auspicious place for your rebirth, Offworlder. Whatever black fate awaited you in the Harkonnen slave pits waits for you no more. You are free from the bonds of servitude, free to pursue a new destiny, whatever that may be. A portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage. No doubt the work of some desperate and dangerous outlaw, one with a burning hatred for the Emperor and all he represents. But there are so many fitting that description. The time for talk is over. The Mother Storm is upon us and the Sardaukar perimeter is nearly complete. We're gonna need... Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above. That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me. You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with the Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them.
Okay, why are we killing them all?
Your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long. Here, take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Okay, back to the ship. Sunstroke. Oh,
Stick to the shadows, Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Like taking from the flamer.
The guards have sealed themselves inside. Search the prisoners for a cut array. And Offworlder. The cut array is primarily a mining tool, Offworlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Okay, so you are more involved in mining with this tool.
The captain's room is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
Okay, can't go here.
Ready your weapon, Off-Worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you. Parry your opponents just as their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
Access granted.
Ouch. The electricity. Direction and dash. Left alt. Okay, so that's a dash. Ouch. Okay, so I'm only like a moment. Okay, that was interesting. Bonus to your maximum stamina.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Trying to flop.
Access granted.
Yeah, lots of dead people here. Prisoners, apparently. Can we... Okay, so we can craft during the dungeoneering, basically.
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon.
Captain Picard. Wonder if the hoppers can fly through shields.
We only need the leader. I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Utland scum! I vetsjoman tukta lasto brev ada hung unvalo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Yeah, they both are sword masters.
Stitch.
Okay, he was sword master. Not anymore. Okay, that's a bad cut. Not lethal though, but
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals.
yeah, that's a lot. And of course there's a storm.
There's too many! Turn us into the storm! They won't follow.
Is it safe?
Hang on! We're going down!
Second crash. Yeah, the game starts with the 2 crashes.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The Sandworm is coming.
Oh, okay.
Run! Now!
Yeah, that's a big one.
Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on your side of the grave. That Chome technology manual you found on the shipwreck contains a series of basic survival schematics. Not as good as Fremen work, but better than nothing. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
That was a player. Can't damage. Okay, so I missed what to do. And I run into another player. So no PvP in this area. Granite stone. Harvest plant fiber. Make a full set of makeshift gold clothing. Open research. Okay, so this is pretty much like with the Conan Exiles. And you get like set. Pin. Okay. This is not an escape from Targo. So pretty much like in the Conan Exiles.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands. And that is to your advantage.
Yeah, because shields are actually attracting worms. So that's a lorely reason. Status UI. Shield power, suspension, heat protection 0. Research a Mauler pistol. Why is it research? Confirm. Crafting. New schematics unlocked. Research and respawn beacon. Oh, respawn beacon, yes. So in Conan Exiles it was bed where you respawn, but you need to have this beacon. Okay, that's a fair thing. So we have 2 respawn beacons.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
That's why the player wanted to kill me. Well, I need good workout. Okay, these cuts do not make any sense, but salvage metal. I wonder where he's actually putting those. Wait, that's a granite. Small metal. There's a player. Okay, that was...
It's obvious you've had some training, Offworlder, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Take all. Lots of stuff here. What if I just place this wrong place? What happens? Okay, it's going to take like longer time. Cool. The skills menu. This isn't really protected place. They were having a barbecue here. Okay, I'm sheltered here. Deflection. Wow.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
There's some stuff over there. So there's a new player cottages here. And we need like a lots of new stuff. Like fuel is actually something we definitely need. But this is definitely like a newbie area. Okay, technically we are all newbies, so. Okay. Okay. Okay, apparently it's not going to hurt me. Granite stone. Is that's a worm? Oh no. Run away. Skills menu. Let's see if we can see worm eating some player. That would be fun to see. Copper ore. Not too many have copper ore. Always like seem to be going into the straight to the Iron Age. It is somebody's base. Blood purifier. Okay, we can use it as a shelter. And these are actually spawning pretty fast. Suppose from the salvager. I need more ammo, by the way. Ouch. Didn't work so well. Heal kit, white darts. That's some kind of. So, okay, somebody has been here and Not much loot. Feels a lot like Conan Exiles.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, what I do? Fuel cells.
Don't know how much longer it'll hold together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure.
Sector
away
weather
from the
alert.
sun
A large
and
sandstorm
worms.
is approaching.
Okay, so Solgren's cave has a buggy. EMF generator. Micro sandwich. So you can get like loot boxes from the or loot treasure chests from the caves. That was all like a heal kit. Okay, so sandstorm. Let's craft something like ammunition for it. Research. I've
Sector
like
weather alert.
4
A large
points, but
sandstorm is approaching.
journey shelter and shields. Shelter and shields. Salvage fuel cells. That's not full yet. I think I found like a fuel cells from somewhere. Okay, that's a sandstone there. Salvage metal. Okay, the sand is blowing here as well. Too bad because it's pretty realistic actually. The desert sand is pretty fine. I wonder how long they are lasting. Is that like a worm or something? Yeah, sounds looks like it. Or it's a storm. Yeah, it's storm. And you can't see the map during the storm either. Valley hole. Fuel cell is over here. And I marked it 100 meters that way. Okay. That's our cue. Ah, that's a player. Okay. Greetings. He's a bit creepy. Okay, more fuel cells. This is actually pretty good that you can see what you have found. You don't need any kind of modification. And you can see what you can find from these places. Okay, he's having fun over there. what kind of loot. So let's get going. There's other... Oh, okay. Other bandits and... Okay, so you can find up fuel cells. I'll take the salvage metal here. Basic construction kit. Sometimes the beam doesn't connect as well as you would hope. And you can't like point straight up. Is low stamina. I'm going to drop. Yep. Ouch. Okay, now it doesn't let me like scan this. So. Fine. Research a basic construction kit. Finally. So now you can do the basic base. Alright. Valley hole. I want to place it close where I can get like a water and...
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Okay, so... I can change... Priorities. Okay. Fabricate linear storage. How about the floor? Small storage container. Foundation. Okay, where's the worm? Okay. Works pretty well. We should be able to pick this up, but I don't know how. Pick up buildable. Okay, so you can change the option with the right mouse button. How do you rotate? Left alt. Okay, let's make the walls. That's going to be like slightly easier. I suppose I'm going to get hang of this. Left alt. Okay. And you don't lose anything with this, so apparently it's a good idea. Yeah, thanks for following. Let's game. There's a 2 rooftop and floor. I think this is a floor. And we are standing on the rooftop. Okay. Let's manage. Enable access level owner public. Okay. I don't know why you would like want to put anyone to deal with your. So we need fuel cells in backpack. Deposit 60. Okay, now it's shielded. Oh, I see. So that's something you should actually place first. Right. I'm dying, but